Hello everyone and welcome to Autocare 101 episode 2, where I will be talking about the battery. And if you have any battery problems, your vehicle's having trouble starting, anything like that. Now, first off, of course, you will want to have a jumper pack if you just need to jump it, but if this is a problem that you're having consistently, then you're going to want to do something about that. Now, first off, there's the cheap solution that could work if it's a vehicle you don't drive often, and that is to just get a trickle charger or a battery tender or a battery charger or whatever you want to call this thing, and just put it on your battery while the vehicle's not in use, and that will keep your battery charged. If the problem is that it's just not being driven often enough for the battery to get charged. But if that isn't your problem and your battery is still bad, then you're going to need to replace your battery. Now, you'll need some tools for this, namely a ratchet, in which case I just have this tool set which I've had for a while. And of course, pop your hood, jeepers, don't I? Hopper on, open, and you might actually have something like this over the battery, which is going to be making it more difficult, so you'll need to remove that first. Now you of course want to find the right socket. And then you need to put it on your ratchet and just take this off, which might take some time. Probably will take some time. And you of course want to make sure you're loosening it, not tightening it. Now it is like pretty windy out here right now, not exactly the most favorable weather, but oh well. Doesn't stop a little work from getting done. And the whole reason this is outside right now is because I have another vehicle in the spot that this thing was in. Well, anyways, that isn't coming off. It's probably rusted on there or something, but probably get the main point. Once you get those off, you'll need to find the right socket size for these little things, those little ones over on the battery clamps. have to do trial and error. That's just part of the process sometimes. Anyways, once you can just take the battery clamps off, you take them off, and then you'll be able to just lift the battery out. Sometimes they'll have handles like this, which is convenient, and once you have the battery lifted out, you just put in the new one, and you'll be good to go. Now, of course, you want to be careful. You're not likely... Now, despite the fact that there were sparks there, you're not going to electrocute yourself, since you're actually not really... You yourself are not making the connection between the holes on the battery, so you will not get electrocuted. You'll be perfectly fine. So just don't worry about that, and get everything back on once you have your new battery in place, and then you have that back in place. You want to go put these back. Then you can grab the bit you were using earlier with these and put them back on. If you have this, of course. Because like I said, quite a few vehicles just don't even have this. A lot of vehicles, it's not even a thing you have to worry about. It is worth noting, if you care at all about your vehicle clock, then you're going to want to go in and set it back to the actual time once you put the battery back in. Otherwise, you're just going to have a vehicle clock that is completely wrong, which isn't ideal if you actually use it and trust it and rely on it. Now, I don't know why I'm tightening this down so much. You honestly don't even need to go down this far with this. You honestly don't even need to get this part that tight. You just want it to be tight enough so the bolts won't fall off. So when that's good enough, then you can go ahead, close the hood, and just make sure that your vehicle's actually working. And as I said, you can see that the vehicle clock is completely wrong. It's actually 7:29, and actually this vehicle clock did something that most don't. This one resets to midnight, it appears, but most of them will just stop counting when the battery is disconnected, and then start counting again once it's reconnected. So I suppose with that would just about conclude everything you need to know about the battery.